Hey everyone, welcome back. It is the start of a new week, but no reviews for you this week. So we are giving you a state of wrestling this week. That's right. It's our quarterly state of wrestling show. And with me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, wrestling, everything else in between. You want something reviewed or you want to go watch a review, go watch his stuff down in the description box below. While you're there, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on Spotify. You know what to do. All
Should I
right.
buy an AEW belt when we go to
Yes, I think you should spend $600 and buy an
if
AEW
it's
belt.
if it's $600, I'll buy fucking two belts.
You think there'll be more than that?
When I went to Money in the Bank, they were like $1,100 and they
Why were
had
they so
none of the good belts.
why were they so
That's
expensive?
why I bought this belt. This belt originally when I went to SmackDown like a year or two ago,
Hmm.
they were selling them at the thing where they have all the belts. Remember they used to have that big belt booth?
The
They
the
don't have
bur
those anymore
no
at
way.
WWE. But because this year's SmackDown I went to and the so whatever else I went to this year they didn't have it. But anyways, digress. Oh,
Yeah.
Money in the Bank didn't have
Money in
it
the
either.
Bank. Hmm.
Um, they were like let's say 650 or 700. That was the price it showed. Now they were like crazy. This went on
Yeah,
sale
I saw
for 450.
there
So I
was a
bought it.
custom one that they were showing for Clash in Paris,
Yeah.
which was 1,400 euro.
Yeah, that's what
Euro,
I'm
not
saying. It's
dollars,
crazy.
euro.
When I saw this belt on the website for 450, I was like, I'm buying it right
Okay,
away.
you
I'm
know
not
what?
even
That's the
fucking
perfect
questioning
way to
it.
start this month's this state. Pricing in for wrestling events and merch and everything in general. It has
I
ballooned.
mean,
It is insane.
I would, okay, catch me 2 years ago having a different opinion about a certain aspect of it, but now realizing like, fuck, like when we were trying to go to the Dynamite episode and they were
Hmm.
charging $100 a ticket,
For
but
shit tickets
we didn't,
too.
but I mean, it wasn't Coca-Cola, so there's no such thing as a shit ticket
No,
realistically.
but still, you shouldn't
But
be charging $100 for the
But when you
Coca-Cola
think of
Coliseum.
that, and then realize I was paying like $70 to go watch WWE live, which even then I was like, okay, that's not bad. And then this last SmackDown I went to, the tickets were $125.
Yeah.
And yes, they
When
were
we went to go watch
decent.
MLP cost us $50.
Yeah, fucking Money in the Bank was like $190 for me.
Elimination Chamber
In
was three.
Money in the Bank. Yeah, exactly. Money Elimination Chamber was $300 at the very, very top in the worst possible seats you could
Hmm.
get
They
at
did drop, I
Rogers.
mean, closer to the show, they did drop the prices
Yeah, because
because
they're
they
trying
weren't
to
selling
fill.
out. Yeah, they weren't selling out.
But it's like we're going to all out
Hmm.
and the tickets are $75 a piece. Mind you, I bought a 4 pack to get $75 a piece without
Yeah.
that they were $95 a piece before pay-per-view.
But
And
that's also after the price drop.
we have dead center seats on the aisle right by the exit or the entrance way. So like
Okay.
we're like
We're golden.
we're golden, right? Where it's
Yeah.
like any other time to get those at an AEW event, you had to
So
sit
we're
in
upper
the
bowl like close to the front.
we're upper bowl, middle. Like
Okay.
not in the middle of the row, but like so this is if for people don't understand this. If you're like middle at a hockey game or a basketball game, that means you're literally in the middle of one of those long ass rows.
Yeah.
In wrestling, because of the entranceway, the ring's pushed back. So
Yeah.
middle is like on the aisle seats on the
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
side. So
So that's
we're
good.
on the aisle in the middle
So
in
we
the
got good.
center
Yeah, we
section.
got decent seats. Yeah.
I when I saw it, I was like, okay, it's either buy now or I'm not going to get
Or
these
you're not
seats.
going to get them. Yeah.
And to sit in the lower bowl was like a huge jump in price. Which like it's fair,
Similar,
but
similar to the spot where we were for Forbidden Door.
no, we're on the opposite side of where the entrance is. We're
Okay.
so where we sat at
So
Forbidden
we're on
Door
the
was
hard cam side.
no, like not opposite side. I don't know what side we're on. I didn't look
So at
like
Forbidden
left or
Door, we
right.
were on the hard cam side.
Yeah, so I don't know what that way. I mean like lengthwise. So
Okay.
we
So
where we
if
were
we were
sitting was
watching
like
Forbidden Door, the entrance was to our right. So now the entrance is going to be to our
the
left.
entrance is probably still to our right, but we're just in the middle of the ring now. We're
Okay.
dead center where the ring is instead of being dead. We were in the middle of the walkway, the
So
ramp.
same type of idea where we were for
I think we're
MLP.
essentially, yeah, like centering wise,
Yeah,
yes,
center
but
wise. Yeah.
we're compared to where we went to Forbidden Door, I think we're probably like 6 rows up forward a little bit more, like
Okay.
something like that. So it's like similar-ish.
Okay.
I just wanted to be dead center on the ring.
On the ring, yeah, of course. That's the
That
place
was
to
my
be.
main thing because
It would be like sitting at center ice, yeah.
we could have got one row over to the right, closer to where we were sitting, and the
Hmm.
price dropped to like $50 with a 4 pack. But I
Yeah.
was like, I'm $75. I'm not going to be that cheap,
No, but still, like,
right?
I mean, that's still a price drop compared to how they were selling originally. They were originally $125, those tickets.
Yeah, they were. And then they dropped to 95. And then if you bought a 4 pack, you saved $20 per ticket. 3 pack was like $10 a ticket. And I was like, okay, well, I might as well save it and someone will take it. Which,
Yeah.
by the way, now we're having problems because nobody wants to go.
If
So it's
anybody lives in the Toronto area and wants to go to see All Out, hit us up in the comments below.
mostly if you're a hot woman.
Yes.
But yeah,
I don't for him, not for me. I'm married.
not for any of us, just to be there. We need a valet. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
We need our
Our
Sunny.
our faction needs our valet.
But yeah, prices are crazy.
Yeah.
I heard the prices at Backlash, no, not Backlash, Clash
Clash.
in Paris were insane to the point where people were spending their entire week of pay to get bad seats.
Like we were talking like 400 or 500 euro.
We're talking like €800 to
Oh
get a
Jesus.
shit seats.
Yeah. That's insane.
And like the way they and mind you, that stadium, like it's an indoor stadium. It's not like some crazy huge like football stadium or
No.
something, right? But if you saw the way they structured it, the way the where the ring was, if you had the
Yeah.
seats on the literally the opposite side of the
You're
ramp,
not
you
seeing
were
anything.
so far away. You were like
Yeah.
way up there. And if you were on the floor level at the back, I don't know how you even saw anything. What was the
Yeah.
point of sitting there? There was like
Yeah.
15 rows of floor seats to that one section there.
Yeah. What I want
Um,
to know is how the hell does green shirt guy in the front row keep affording those tickets?
he's got to be like a billionaire or something.
He's got to work for the company.
I mean, Trinidad guy is always there. I
Yeah.
don't know if he was there in
Yeah.
Clash, but
Trinidad guy was at Clash.
yeah, it's like, well, I mean, we've always thought AEW had a guy for the longest
Yeah.
time. Remember Bad Guy?
Hmm.
And that Bad Guy ended up being Kip Sabian the whole time, and we just thought it was a crazy fan.
Bad guy. But I remember a Faith No More guy at the ECW shows.
Hey, Josh Alexander guy is always at the TNA shows.
Yeah, it's true. Walking weapon.
The funny part is, without even knowing that guy or our experience with that guy, there's a whole fucking like
Subreddit thread on him.
there's a whole subreddit thread in real life that's not on Reddit at my work where people make a joke and they just walk around going walking weapon.
My
They're like,
God.
why do you say that? There's always one idiot at every TNA show that just never stops yelling walking weapon. And I was like, it's probably that fucking guy.
It's probably that
It's
same guy, the one who
it's
was at the
multiple
ML.
different people who don't
Yeah.
even hang out together, all
No.
have the same
Because the
joke.
guy that was yelling that at the MLP show was not the guy that was at the
No, it
TNA
wasn't.
show.
We realized it later. We
Yeah.
realized that later because at first we did think it was the same guy.
Yeah.
Those are very reasonably priced tickets. You know where they got
TNA?
you? You know where they no MLP.
MLP, yeah.
They where they fucked you was
Was
the
the
price of the merch and the price of the
Yeah.
concessions was very expensive.
I
Like what did
paid
I buy? A bag of
$6.
cherry blasters? It was like $20.
I paid $7 for a cup of subpar coffee.
Oh shit, you did buy coffee. That's right. Yeah, what did I buy? I bought a Coke and like cherry blasters, a Coke
Yeah, I think
Zero
you
and
bought
cherry
a Coke
blasters. It
Zero
was like
chili
over
blasters.
$20.
Yeah. Was
Not
it
at
Chili,
Air
or
Canada
was it Sour
Center.
Patch Kids?
No, it was cherry blasters. I
Cherry
remember.
blasters.
I will eat Sour Patch Kids, but I would never just buy Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
To digress. TNA
Yeah.
was really affordable.
Yeah.
We bought a TNA shirt and then a bundle of 3 more shirts, and it was only like $100 total.
Yeah. It was
That was like
yeah.
4 T-shirts.
4 T-shirts, I think 3 T-shirts was $40 or something like that.
Yeah, the mystery ones that we told
Yeah.
them which ones we wanted. It wasn't even a mystery.
That was $40, and then another $30 for that TNA return shirt.
That was so funny because I just remember the guy. He's like, "I'll let you pick whatever 2 you want, but the third one, I'm just giving you a shirt." And I
Yeah.
was like, "Okay." Well, what did you get?
I ended
What
up
was your random shirt? Did you get the design?
I got the design, but I got
I
a
think
Joe Hendry shirt out of it, and I got the Multiverse United.
Yeah, and I got Multiverse and Josh Alexander,
Hmm.
and I think I got the yellow design shirt, right?
Yeah,
Isn't
we
that
both
what it
got the
was?
same
Yeah, we both
shirt.
the yellow
Yeah.
design shirt. Fuck
Yeah.
the design.
Yeah.
Who was the design?
Cody Deaner?
It was Diener, but it wasn't with the 2 guys that the righteous that left. Were they in
Was
the
it?
design?
I can't remember who was. It was so that faction was so
Can
bad.
you
I
look
can't
it
even.
up? Can you get Timmy
Yeah,
on it?
Timmy's
This is a
on it.
perfect
Timmy's
Timmy
on it.
moment.
Did you guys see? Did you guys finally get to meet Timmy? Eh?
Yeah, he reminds me of Doofenshmirtz from
First,
well, I forgot Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb. Yeah, Joe Doring, Alan Angels, Sammy Callahan was also part of it.
Alan Angles was in the design.
Yes,
Wow.
yeah. Rhino was part of it for a while, and Connor, whatever the guy's name was, who was
Well,
in
he's Khan now, right? Or he
yeah,
became Khan, and then now I don't
yeah,
even know
and
if he's
Joe
there.
Doring was in it for a while too.
Finding Doring.
Yeah, but Cody Diener, who is now the hometown man, such a better,
Hometown man.
such a better gimmick,
It's so good because it's just like you just made like just slapped a Bruce Springsteen sounding song on
right?
it.
You throw a little Bruce Springsteen, a little Billy Joel.
I would have paid the money to get Queen of the Laundromat or whatever the fuck that song is called. Queen of the Oh my God. Queen of the Supermarket?
Queen of the Supermarket, the
Is
Bruce
that what it
Springsteen
is?
one.
Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah, Queen of the.
Because it's such a shit song. I would have paid for that. I fucking hate Bruce Springsteen. Shout out to Bruce Springsteen.
Shout out to Bruce Springsteen. I prefer ZZ Top.
Yeah, what? If someone could get LaGrange as their song, that would
Oh,
be
that'd be
awesome.
amazing.
I mean, I'm
Lagrange,
sure AEW would
Tush.
pay for that.
I'd come out to Tush.
Yeah. They have some good guitar riffs. They have like the most quintessential sounding WWE like entrance guitar
Generic, like
riffs. Yeah.
80s generic guitar
Yeah.
riffs. Yes.
Like they're really talented, don't get me wrong, but it's
Yeah.
just such a sound that's like, and here comes the goon.
Well, I mean, didn't was it the Freebirds had Bad Street USA?
Yeah, maybe they should have had Freebird
Yeah.
fucking figure it out,
Well, I mean,
right?
when they were in the Independence, yeah, they used Freebird.
Did they?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, but then when they
What?
go to like big name companies, right, they can't use.
My new piece of trivia is a really old piece of trivia that I used to use, and it's coming back now because nobody
Mhm.
remembers. It's when I get everybody with nobody knows that FTR's song is literally just Midnight Express. It's the exact
Yeah,
same song, but like modernized.
modified just a little bit.
Yeah, it's like more like computer sounding
Yeah,
heavy.
the song is actually called "The Chase" and it's by Giorgio Moroder.
See, this guy knows things about music. I don't know anything.
Giorgio
I know who
Moroder.
Sade is.
Yeah, Sade. Sade, what's her name
Smooth
from
Operator
TNA?
would be a good song to come out to.
I think Carlos Sainz is not copyrighted, but he's taken ownership of that one.
Really?
Yeah, Carlos, that's his song.
Let it ride.
We went from wrestling to Formula
Who cares? That's what we're talking about here, okay? That's what we're talking about. Max
One.
Verstappen and whatnot.
And he has pole position for tomorrow. Well, he has pole position going into the race.
Wow! What the fuck is wrong with Lewis Hamilton?
He's starting fifth.
Yeah, but he's been pretty cheesy this
Yeah,
season.
he has been. I don't know. He's not taking to the car very well.
It has to be that, but
It's the
also,
engineers. It's the Ferrari engineers that are absolute
well,
bunch of
he's really
doofuses.
upset. His interviews are like just so bad. Like I feel like he's just gonna leave Ferrari. He's gonna ask
There
to be.
was a race a few. I can't remember when it was, but they asked him to do a driver swap between him and Leclerc, right? So he's like, "No, I have a better pace. Why would I swap with Leclerc? Leclerc's 3 seconds behind me." So eventually he lets Leclerc pass, and then at one point his engineers are like, "Carlos Sainz is less than a second behind you," and Hamilton's like, "Yeah, you want me to let him pass too?"
It's so good. He's such a dick, though. You know what?
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of him as a person, but I always thought he's a very good driver.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton is an excellent driver, but you know what? It's for some reason it's the British drivers that have this arrogance
Yeah, they're
about
really
them.
cocky.
Hamilton, Russell,
The guy from
Norris,
F1 the movie.
the guy from F1 the movie. Yes,
I mean,
Brad Pitt's teammate.
if there was Americans, they would be the same way.
Oh yeah, they'd be arrogant. That's why what's his name? They're trying to get Colton Herta to be the third driver for Cadillac coming in next year, but
They might as well get Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, the Andretti's were always on Tool Time or whatever the
Yes,
hell
they
that
were.
Home Improvement.
Yes. One of the
Um,
Andretti's. But back to wrestling. Prices of
they're crazy.
It's actually cheaper to go to a Formula One than it is to a wrestling
You know
event.
what? You know what? I want to just talk about for a second.
Mm.
Speaking of having to do with pricing, TNA's just all of a sudden, since Scott Demore's been gone, like reluctancy to ever cross the border is crazy.
They've done one show, two shows.
But they were
since
coming to Toronto constantly when Scott D'Amore was there, and
yeah,
it's a big wrestling market for those little venues you're
they
selling.
were
Still,
selling
you'll
out.
fill no problem.
Yeah,
You
but
you could fill
yeah,
Coca-Cola Coliseum for a TNA event if you're filling all those places in fucking like Jabitaway, fucking Arizona or whatever. God, you know what I mean? Like they're in like
yeah.
fucking Lippy 2, Arkansas. You come to
Sheboygan,
yeah,
Wisconsin.
come to an actual city. Like you'll get people who aren't even wrestling fans just because
Well,
it's
I mean,
something to do.
those two shows in Brampton, it was in Brampton, and they were both sold out.
I wanted to go. We wanted to go, but
Yeah,
it's a travel, right? And there
yeah.
was awkward timing and like I had one of the days I was at another the wrestling event, wasn't I? Didn't I have a SmackDown on the Friday
Yeah,
or
I think you
something?
had the SmackDown on that Friday, and then the week before was MLP.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did back to back.
Yeah, and that's when the wife was also out of work, so it was a little.
We got to get Timmy to get a job.
Well, Timmy's the intern. That's why we don't pay Timmy.
Yeah, but if he gets a job, then he can pay us for
Yeah, but
letting
then
him be
he
the
we
intern
lose Timmy
occasionally. He doesn't need to work
occasionally.
on weekends.
Timmy only needs to work on the weekends.
Doofenshmirtz.
Dude,
I don't even know if that's his name. I
I
just think that's
don't.
his name. Can we Google it? What's the guy from Phineas and Ferb?
Which guy though?
Just say the bad guy from Phineas and Ferb. It's like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. And it looks exactly like Timmy's dad.
That is Timmy's dad. It is Doofenshmirtz.
Okay, see?
Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
Don't question my Phineas and Ferb trivia.
His dad is Doofenshmirtz.
Timmy Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, Timmy Doofenshmirtz. It's his dad.
He's
But yeah,
Austrian.
yeah. That's where my brother
He
lives.
lives near Marco.
He lives near Marco, just outside of Salzburg.
Yeah, right out of Salisbury steak.
Salisbury steak, the peculiar purple pie man. We're going off the rails here.
This is the best episode we ever did. So, do you want to talk about wrestling?
Let's talk about wrestling. Yes. Okay. So, going back to about pricing, what we're saying, when we went to Forbidden Door, I should have bought that NWA Heavyweight Championship belt
No, and speaking of that,
because that was 450.
100% That was such a stupid move for even me not to buy a belt that night because you know how much the AEW belts were then? They were 700, which sounds like a lot, but
And
right
they were
now
450.
there's no way you will ever find an AEW heavyweight championship, even on their website, on anything for under $1,100.
Yeah.
So if we
Yeah.
go there and it's like 700, I'm just buying it. I don't give a fuck. My credit card
Yeah.
can figure it out.
Can figure it out later. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no WWE shows because if there were, I'd buy a Finn Balor puppet.
Oh, we should check online and see how much there. If we can, if there's
They're
like
about $100.
but see if there's like a package when you order multiple. You know what? Wait, because it's good.
Mhm.
Either it's going to sell out or they're going
Or
to
it's
have
going to go on clearance.
overstock and it's going to go on clearance.
Yeah. Because I'm surprised they haven't started selling the iguana yet.
I think they can't because you have to buy it through CMLL. I bet you if you go to
Oh,
CMLL's shop,
AAA.
yeah, sorry, AAA. If you go to AAA shop, I bet you it has it there.
Which we're seeing the puppets again. At Worlds Collide, it's Iguana and Lola Vice versus Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez.
Let's do it.
What it should have been originally.
Well, we should see. Like, I wish CMLL would come to Canada. I'd love to. They barely leave Mexico. AAA doesn't even leave Mexico.
I mean, when they do, it's like border states, Arizona,
It's like El Paso,
Texas.
Texas only.
Yeah, only.
San
But,
Diego.
Yeah, I like San Diego. Nice city.
Supposed to be amazing. Anyways, yeah,
Mhm.
prices. It's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive. Like I said, if they do have, if it's like you said that price, then yeah,
Yeah,
it's worth it.
the WWE shirts. Last time when I was there, I bought the Toronto 316 shirt. I think
Hmm.
the last time I went. Actually, I don't think I bought anything the last time I went.
No, the last thing you bought, I think, was that Money in the Bank hat.
The Money in the Bank hat, and I bought that shirt, the Toronto 316
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah,
But
because
that was
MLP,
okay.
the shirt was $45.
Yeah, and the hat was $45 as well, which is pricey because these hats, like not even these hats, like a real baseball hat that's like way
Mhm.
better quality than these ones that they make to order
Right.
are like $50. So you're paying $45 for like literally a
trucker
hat that
hat.
someone's like, "Brrrr." Okay,
Yeah.
it's done, throw it in the box.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, the last time I went, the shirts, I wanted to get a shirt. There was a really nice Jay Uso shirt that had like Toronto on it, and it looked
Hmm.
really cool. It was like the Toronto Raptor thing.
Yeah, I
And I
saw that
hate Jey
shirt.
Uso, but I wanted it because it's just a cool shirt. It's every shirt was $50.
Yeah, and these are like uh um I guess show exclusive shirts. You can only get them at the
Yeah,
show.
yeah. It was for whatever I was at. I'm pretty sure it
Yeah.
was SmackDown.
Yeah, I think there was the one of the belts. It was like the World Championship, but it was like a John Cena inspired and at Clash in Paris, and that was 2,400 euro.
Yeah, the cheapest belt I saw at the last WWE event was the Toronto Blue Jays one, and it was
Hmm.
$850. And they're so generic.
Yeah,
All the sports ones look exactly the same. They just have a different color palette. So I'm not
and a
fucking
different
paying for
logo.
that.
Yeah,
I'm not paying for that.
no. But other than prices, if they do have like a Toronto exclusive Edge and Christian shirt, I'm definitely gonna get one of
Well,
those.
I should on the Edge's last thing. My buddy
Hmm.
Jeremy, who you've met, bought a
Yeah,
bunch of like the Edge ones, and they look so nice. And I'm so stupid for not buying it. They have like the Toronto Maple Leafs logo, and it's like an Edge shirt, and
yeah.
they look so nice. And I'm so dumb for not buying every single one of them because I don't like Edge, but the
Yeah,
shirts are just nice shirts.
yeah. But yeah, let's talk about a couple shows coming up. We touched upon the Worlds Collide show. This Worlds Collide show is look shaping up to be a decent card.
I mean, the last one was good. It's probably like the best WWE show of the year.
Yeah,
And
they're doing Vikingo versus Mysterio for the Mega
but
Championship.
you see what I mean? Like, okay, it's going to be a put over match. Actually, knowing WWE, they're probably going to make Rey Mysterio win the belt. But
It's Dominic, Buddy's best friend.
oh, then no, fuck. Oh, if he wins, I
Yeah,
quit.
I quit. But this should be a good match. Pagano and Psycho Clown versus the New Day.
That will be a good match.
Okay, we got
You know, New Day's going to win, right?
Fabi Apache against Natalia for the number one contendership for the AAA championship.
Yeah, that's a put over for Fabi.
Yeah. Finn Balor and Perez against Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana.
It's going to suck, but it's going to be funny.
And this is the one I'm looking forward to. It's a fatal four-way match for the AAA Latin America Championship. Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. defending against Dragon Lee, Ethan Page, and JD McDonough.
That's a good match.
And then
You have to have Wagner win that.
yeah, he has to. And then La Parca, Mascarita Sagrada, your best friend Nino Hamburguesa, and Octagon Jr. against Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wild, Lince Dorado, and Mini Abismo Negro.
So my favorite type of match, four idiots against four idiots.
Yes,
One of them's short and one of them's a hamburger.
two of them.
Two of them are short and one of them's a
Yeah,
hamburger.
Mascarita Sagrada is a mini as well.
Sangria.
Sangria, yeah. I mean, it's shaping up to be a decent show.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's a lot more interesting of a watch than the typical WWE show.
Yeah,
Mind you, I did like Clash.
yeah. Now, WrestlePalooza, we had AJ Lee return to the WWE.
What can we talk about that?
Sure.
What a fucking bad decision. Someone's like, you gotta watch SmackDown. Some crazy stuff happens. As soon as I saw her come out, I turned it off. I'm like, I don't even care what
Well,
happens.
that was at the end anyway.
Yeah,
What
but it's
what
like,
pissed me off even more about SmackDown was you had a fantastic opening segment with Cena and Sami Zayn.
and it was
Fantastic,
1 hour.
but the match itself was great.
Yeah, it
But the
was.
whole segment was an hour to have a stupid finish with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Somebody brought this up to me, and this is a 100% lifer. I don't watch anything else. I don't even watch Worlds Collide because it's not all WWE. Tell me if you can find more than one match, or if squash matches don't count.
Mhm.
So if you can find more than one match on any episode of a weekly WWE show where it's not ended by a run out or interference or some kind of shenanigans in the last 2 years, he's like, I'll give you $100.
Skullduggery.
Skullduggery. He's like, every single
Yeah.
match ends with shenanigans.
Especially if it's a high impact match.
Yeah, he's like, any match between two big name wrestlers will not end in a finish.
So something like New Day versus the Viking Raiders does not count.
No, it will, because something will happen. The match will be disqualified. Someone will
Oh,
use
right.
a chair.
Yeah.
It's when it's like Viking Raiders against Los Hombres del Chicken, and then it's like that's
Los,
when
po
they're gonna get a
Los Pollos Hermanos.
exactly. This guy gets it.
Yeah. Yeah, then that'll be
That'll
because
have a
it's a squash
finish.
match. Yeah.
But
This
it's like
way, they're trying to make Sammy look strong by not losing to Cena, but also protecting Cena not losing to
there's
Sammy.
no reason for that feud to even exist. Mind you, I don't care because the match was good. I know Sami Zayn can wrestle, and the promo
Hmm.
was actually really good.
Yeah,
But what was the point of that match? Just to waste an hour of our time so that Brock Lesnar
they
could
had
come out?
nothing booked. Yeah, even the Julia match too, ended up with a screwy finish with Kiana James.
That's exactly right. I'm not the one saying
No,
that this happens.
you're right. That guy's right. Your buddy's right. Yeah.
He's a never missed an episode type of guy since like the
And this is
90s.
we're just talking like the weekly date,
Just
like the
weekly.
SmackDown and Raws,
He's
not
like,
not.
there's no point of watching the matches on the weekly TV because it just ends with screwy finishes. He's like, nothing ends. It doesn't matter how good the match is, it has no finish.
Hmm.
Anyways, digressing from the point, I don't want AJ Lee back. I never liked AJ Lee. I think AJ Lee is not a good wrestler. I
She's
don't care.
overrated.
Hate me in the comments. Somebody said a really good thing. I don't remember who it was. One of the big guys on Instagram or YouTube was like, it's okay to have nostalgia for wrestlers from your era
Hmm.
or girls that you thought were pretty or whatever, stuff like that. But when you're the best wrestler from a shit era, it doesn't make you good. Like,
Yeah.
and she wasn't even the best wrestler. I get it. It was from the time when women's wrestling was changing and evolving to become what it is now.
Yeah.
But there's still remnants of that era, and that's
That was
Becky
like in the
Lynch.
era of Eve Torres and
Yeah, and to to
Rosa
be
Mendez
to be
and
the diamond in a pile of shit doesn't make you actually a good wrestler.
there
You're
was what's
just
her name?
you.
There was one. She's come back a few times. I forgot her name. So,
Michelle McCool,
no. Michelle McCool's horrible.
but she's
Sydney's
from
on.
that time.
Yeah, same thing with Layla.
Mickey James is probably the best wrestler from that
Yeah.
time.
Okay, Caitlyn. She was. It was Caitlyn.
Her name was just Caitlyn.
Caitlyn. And she came back a couple times as Celeste Bonin,
Okay.
but yeah, Caitlyn, she was okay, she was decent. And then the other girl that passed away, Ashley Massaro,
But it's like, think of it like this, right?
yeah,
In their era, Jacqueline or Jazz would have been considered like amazing. But if you
yeah,
put Jacqueline or Jazz against even like Sasha Banks now, they wouldn't have anything compared to those.
no,
We're not counting the Japanese women because the Japanese women have
yeah,
been doing what they do now since the
for the
80s
last
somehow,
20,
and
yeah,
nobody knows how they did it. Like
yeah,
Toyota is like fucking on another level.
yeah,
Anyways, AJ Lee's not the worst wrestler of all time. That's not
no.
what I'm saying. But to have a comeback just on name recognition and
And
nothing else is what.
people were crying.
But that's what drives me nuts about WWE. There's nothing there except name recognition. It's
And this
sell
is
shirts,
also
sell
coming
shirts,
from a
sell
guy
shirts.
who's a CM Punk fan who didn't enjoy it. Like,
I don't think it's right. First of all, that you've already buried. I was gonna say Layla Gray, Lyra
mhm,
Valkyria.
mhm. We haven't seen her in a month.
You fucking buried her. Have her lose all those matches in a row to
Buried
Becky
Bailey.
Lynch, who for Becky Lynch to go on to have nothing but bad matches post getting the belt. Okay.
Yeah,
To be defending this belt against AJ Lee. Why do we want 40-year-old women coming back out of retirement to win a belt?
yeah.
Because you know she's gonna win the belt.
Do you think they may do a mixed tag and a winner take all kind of thing?
It is gonna be a mixed tag. A
And
hundred
what, whoever
percent.
wins the match wins both belts?
No, I think they're gonna say if CM Punk and what's her face win at the next pay-per-view, they'll get singles matches for those
At
belts.
Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that will be your two singles matches, or two of the three singles matches you have will be AJ Lee against Becky Lynch,
Yeah.
and then
Survivor
those
Series, I
two.
think, is 2 nights again. Or is that the only show that they're doing one
Was
night?
Survivor Series 2 nights last year?
No, it was one.
Yeah, well, the fuck would Survivor Series be 2 nights?
But
Because we know the big match, like the group match, is going to be like something with the bloodline.
yeah. Survivor Series, it's only one night, and the main event will be John Cena's retirement match.
Yeah, so that'll John
Was it
Cena's
Seth?
retirement match. Then you'll get the CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. You'll get AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch, and then you'll get the two cage matches.
Yeah, because it's not saying it's 2 nights. It's only one. Yeah, and it's in San Diego, Petco Park.
Or there's the two cage matches are going to be CM Punk and his team versus Seth Rollins and his team, and then AJ Lee and her team versus Becky Lynch and her team. It's going to be something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Anyways, I don't care. I just
Yeah.
don't. I think that's bad for your company when
Hmm.
you have so many huge young talents on your team in your company, especially in the women's division, and you're burying them to watch AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch, which is going to be a shit match just to sell merch.
You know what won't be a shit match, hopefully? Stephanie Vaquera versus Io Sky.
Yeah, of course that's not going to be a shit match. Have Stephanie win, have Stephanie hold the belt
Hmm.
till Mania, have fucking Io Sky beat
Jordan
her.
Jordan Grace have come out. Have Jordan Grace win the Rumble. Have Blake Monroe win the Rumble.
Do
Like
whatever you
there's
want. Just do better.
yeah.
They're such a mess right now, and I feel like talking about WWE right now today feels like I'm
Angers me.
talking about AEW last summer. That's how I
Yeah.
feel.
Because AEW last summer was directionless.
It was a fucking mess.
Yeah. They got their shit together.
They got some of their shit together.
Okay, the world title picture is in a good spot right now with Paige as champion.
The level, like the balancing out has happened. Like we've leveled off,
Hmm.
but they can still fall to either side of the coin. Like they're right out the edge. The
Yeah.
problem that I have with them is just stop making your main events 5-on-5 matches where two of the people have a feud and the other people are just there. Like I don't care. I don't need an angle where Kenny Omega gets injured in a 5-on-5 match. Like yes, it was a good match, but I don't want that.
Why is Tanahashi there, right?
Just I don't need that. I
Yeah.
don't need that.
Yeah.
I don't need your every main event on Dynamite and Collision to be 3-on-3 or 4-on-4. I don't need that.
See, whereas WWE, we were saying how they love breaking up tag teams. This Wheeler Yuta storyline is going on too long now.
I think they should angle the Wheeler Yuta storyline in the other direction and stop trying to break up that group and keep focused on that getting Chris Statlander to join the group with them.
Okay.
Like I don't like face Chris Statlander. We've already discussed that. We're talking about AEW now. We've moved on. Unless you have anything else about
No,
WWE.
no, no. I did. AJ was the really big thing and how they're
And
all over the place.
I just I don't see the logic in doing what you're doing with Chris Statlander. Leave her heel. Have her and
Yeah.
Marina Shafir become a tag team. You've have enough women now, and you keep having these group tag matches. You have Penelope Ford and
Bane.
Megan Bain. You have
Julia
Julia
Hart
Hart
and Sky Blue.
Sky Blue. You have Queen Aminata and insert anyone here. You know what I mean? Get women tag belts. Get a
Red
set of
Cupcake or
women's
whatever her name is.
get a set of women's tag belts that goes across Ring of Honor and AEW.
Kind of like what WWE does with the women's tag belts that mean nothing.
Yeah, call it the Honor Elite, the Elite Honor tag belts, women's tag belts or
Yeah.
something, and have it so it can cross both shows. Billy Starks and fucking Athena. Like you have so many teams.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. But
Sounded like Kermit the Frog right there.
Hey, hi ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Um, You're really good at that. It's okay. He's not allowed within 500 feet of a Chuck E. Cheese, if anyone's wondering.
Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connections.
It's actually he's back there somewhere, isn't he?
Kermit's back there. The light's not great right now, but yeah, Kermit should be there somewhere.
Yeah, your live on air lights just
Yeah.
really giving you some trouble, eh?
Yeah, it
It
has
works
been.
when it wants to. It doesn't work.
So it's a USB plug. I'm thinking of just cutting out the USB and putting an actual plug in there because I think there's something wrong with the wiring.
Well, it could be for sure because like my phone now in the
The
hole
USB. Yeah.
is none of my USBs will stay. So if I want to charge my phone, I have to like put it down on a table because as soon as I lift it up, the thing just falls
It
out.
falls out. What is it? 23? S23?
Yeah,
24?
23.
Yeah, but until I had the 22 and until I swapped my old 22 started doing that.
We were supposed to get new phones this year when we switched companies, and then we ended up not doing it.
Mm.
So we'll see. But yeah, anyways, this has nothing to do with wrestling.
No.
I love the wrestling right now in AEW. I think it's as
Yeah,
good, if not better, than
the
it's
in
ever been.
the in-ring work has been
The
fantastic.
storylines are making sense.
Hmm.
The women's division is much better off than it was a year ago when everyone was leaving and they didn't know what to do and they were still trying to make room for Soraya and she can't fucking wrestle.
Yep. Who's
And
gone
now
now?
you're
They've lost.
still you're
Yeah.
still missing like small pieces like Ruby Soho and whatnot. Like
Is
there's
Ruby gonna come back though? It's
I think they'll
been
bring her back because
yeah,
Matt
because it's
Menard
been a
is there.
while since
Isn't she with Matt Menard?
yeah.
Isn't that actually her husband?
Yeah, they got married. She actually cheated on her boyfriend with Matt Menard.
There you go. Good for
Yeah.
you, Magic Mike. She has a good theme song.
Yeah.
Is that what his name was? Magic Mike? Cool Hand
Daddy
Luke,
Magic. Daddy
Daddy
Magic.
Magic, and Cool Hand Luke. What
Yeah.
happened to Cool Hand Luke? He's like dead or whatever.
Yeah. They still show up from time to time. They were good
Anyways,
on commentary.
I have two. I want to just throw something out there and let's see how you feel.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on what you do with I'm going to give you three questions and I want complete answers. What are your thoughts with a returning Jack Perry? What are your thoughts with what's happening right now and where he sits in the company with Sammy Guevara? And what can they do and how can they stop screwing up with Daniel Garcia?
Okay. Jack Perry is lost in the shuffle right now. There's not a spot for him anywhere on the
Does
card.
he come back in the elite?
It's too late for that now. Unless the Bucks form a new faction with Jack Perry, that I
I
could
mean,
see, but you got to stop putting Perry in factions and tag teams. Let the guy have a solo run. He needs a solo run.
what if you
The
okay,
only thing I can think of is, sorry, you want a complete answer? I'm giving you a complete answer.
give me the fucking answer.
They split up Luchasaurus leaves
Yes, that's what I want to
and they
hear.
reform Jurassic
As a
Express.
heel, Jurassic Express.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the only place I could see him having like doing a feud with the Hurt Syndicate, like feud with FTR, like give me something. Hell, feud with Edge and Christian.
I think I mean I don't bring back Marco Polo, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think you put them as a heel faction with Luchasaurus as the muscle
Yeah.
and Jack Perry is a
As the
good
brains.
wrestler, and then
Yeah.
you give them a young third person in their group, like a up and coming
And do
wrestler.
maybe a good trios run with them. Eh. That's the only thing I could see. Sammy Guevara is he's he works better as a heel than he does as a face. I just don't see a future for him. They've with Sammy Guevara, he's done. This is the highest he'll ever get. He's never going to be higher than this.
I agree with you.
He's going to be a decent opening card guy, decent mid carder, but he's never going to be world champion.
And I don't see any company, any major company except Japanese
AEW.
or Japan or Mexico taking him if he leaves
Yeah,
AEW.
if he leaves AEW, he's either in
TNA is
Noah.
not going to pay him enough,
No,
and WWE is not going to take him.
they're not going to take a chance on him at all. Noah, CMLL really are the only two places I could see him going if he leaves AEW.
Fix Daniel Garcia for me.
Okay, Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia has been in limbo for the last 6 months. He's heel, he's face, he's heel, his face. He's turning too much. Either have him go full on face, have Daniel Bryan train him and become his manager, have him become his mouthpiece, get him to stop. I know the dance is over, but get him to stop doing the dance. Okay? Have Bryan Danielson have him really join Bryan Danielson because that's a story that's been in the making for a long time, right? And he's like, I know you can be the wrestler you think you can be. I can get you to that main event level. I can get you just get behind, kind of like a Rocky and Mickey type of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And he either that, and he has to go either full on babyface or full on heel. Just become this because Daniel Garcia is a great technical wrestler, but he could be an amazing technical wrestler underneath Bryan Danielson. And just have him go on this great babyface technical wrestling run where nobody can beat him in technical wrestling.
Yeah, and then have it end with like him having a match with Zack Sabre Jr. or something like that.
Yeah. It
That's
doesn't
good.
even have to be for a belt.
I'll give you two options that I think could be good ideas. Have him go heel with FTR as their third, and then have Matt Menard join Edge and Christian, like so they can continue this
And they're
feud.
all Canadian.
And they're all Canadian. You could call them Team Canada or something. And
Yeah.
you can give them a young up and coming wrestler that you've signed from Canada that we don't know about the year, just have as a young boy, because I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Um, or or would you like rather have him join Death Riders?
No, I don't see him joining Death Riders. It'd either have to be FTR or my scenario. I
That's
don't
fair.
like him in Death Riders.
I think though I think they should keep Death Riders as a permanent fixture like Bullet Club
Mhm.
or something.
Yeah. They don't have to always have belts, but always be there.
Just exist.
Yeah.
And it gives John Moxley a purpose, and he doesn't always have to wrestle. He can just be the leader of
Yeah.
Bullet Club,
But
right?
he's also, he could, at this point, Moxley's won 4 championships in AEW. He doesn't need to win anymore.
I think you're at the point of phasing him down divisions.
It's not phasing him down divisions, but he could be always that great main event heel that the babyface champion has to beat.
He could always win the Ring of Honor belt. Has he ever won the Ring of Honor belt? I
No.
don't think so. That will pad his career. He'll look pretty cute. He had both WWE belts, right?
No, he just had the world the one Reigns had, not the Universal, but the other one.
Twice?
No,
Only
once.
once?
I
Did he
think
ever win
so.
NXT?
Nope. He's won the US championship.
Okay, I don't care about that. He won the IWGP.
He's on he
He won
was it Timmy's on
AEW,
it. Yeah. Here, we're on it
and
here.
I don't think he won any Mexican belts ever.
No, he's never won anything in Mexico. Timmy, come on, Timmy, what are we not paying you for? All right. In AEW, he's a 4-time world champion, 1-time international champion, and he's also one of a couple, only one of, I think, 2 Grand Slam champions. Him and Kenneth.
Oh
So
yeah, that's true. I forgot about that part.
he's a former 1-time GCW champion.
Oh yeah,
He's one-
He did have the GCW belt for a bit
yeah, he's a 2-time US champion and a 1-time IWGP world champion. So he's won 3 in New York, in Japan.
in New York.
In Japan, yeah, in New York. Uh, and WWE, he's won the World Championship once, the Intercontinental Championship 3 times, the US Championship once, and the Tag Team Championship twice. And a Money in the Bank winner.
Oh, good for him.
So, I mean, he's a pretty decorated career. So, good on him. But yeah, maybe something in Mexico or Ring of Honor just to solidify him.
I mean, the Ring of Honor belt makes sense too because it gives you like a big name to attach to it. So
And then you got a built-in feud with Briscoe.
exactly.
So, and maybe Claudio gets jealous because he's a former ROH champion.
Maybe you finally get Jay Lethal a win.
Hmm.
I need Jay Lethal to win the Ring of Honor belt at least one more time.
Yeah, I think so.
He doesn't even need to hold it for long. Just have him win at one pay-per-view and lose it at the next pay-per-view.
Lose it at the next. Yeah, I take it. I take it. But yeah, I mean, and then Japan, some decent matches coming up for Dominion.
I don't really like the card.
No? What don't
No.
you like about it?
I just feel like I don't want to watch any of those matches. I mean, mind you, that happens a lot, right? I look at a lot.
Yeah.
WWE, strangely enough, is like the only, and maybe TNA, where I look at the card and I'm like, oh, I do want to watch all of those matches, even if they end up sucking. Every
Yeah.
time I see AEW, I'm like, why do I want to watch Will Ospreay versus random, like, what? I don't want to watch Will Ospreay versus Hangman. That's not like a match that I'm like dreaming to watch, but
Yeah.
it'll be a good match when I watch it. But I
Yeah.
don't look at that card and be like, "Oh, that's the
That's
match."
the match I need to
I
watch.
want to
Yeah.
watch Kenny versus Will Ospreay or Swerve versus Hangman. That's like what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. They've been in Japan, they've been ping-ponging. I think they've been ping-ponging the tag belts again.
Yeah, I don't even know who the tag champions are. I don't even remember who it was last time when we watched it.
Um, so United Empire and Jeff Cobb had it back in April. They beat LIJ, Naito and Takahashi, who had it for a short run. Then they vacated the belts because Cobb left. Then United Empire won it in April, and then Taichi and Tomohiro Ishii are your current champions.
Who is it?
Taichi and
Oh
Ishii,
yeah, no, I remember Taichi and Ishii winning the belt. I remember
yeah,
that.
at Dominion. But like in the last 8 months, the belt has changed hands 5 times with one vacancy thrown in.
Whatever. Give me
Yeah.
the card. Give me the Dominion card because
Okay.
Pro Wrestling Noah doesn't have nothing I want to see right now.
No. House of Torture, Sonata, Narita, Takahashi, and Fale against Drilla Maloney, Clark Connors, Ishimori, and Chase Owens.
No, next.
Zack Sabre Jr. and Roihei
Wait,
Oiwa.
how is Fale facing Owens? Did Owens switch teams again?
Yeah,
What team is he on now?
he's on the War Dogs.
He went back to the War Dogs? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Zack Sabre Jr., Oiwa versus El Phantasmo and Shota.
Yeah, that'll be good though.
Tanahashi versus Yuya.
Yeah, I don't
He
want to
has to
watch it.
put him over.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's on a good run, Tanahashi.
he is. He
I don't want to
is.
say it out loud.
Sho and Doki versus Yo and Master Wato for the belts.
Shidoki?
Shidoki. They're called La Oscuridad, but Shidoki is a better name.
Yeah,
I like
Shidoki.
Shidoki better. That's another championship.
Shidoku.
Weren't they champions before?
I don't know.
Could have sworn they've
What's
won the
the other
belts.
team? Yo and Wado?
Yo and Wato, I believe. Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
match. That's a fucking amazing match.
Yeah. And here I am. No, not Dominion. Why is it Dominion? It's
We're not even on the right show. This guy's reading me old.
yeah.
You got me all excited for this match here between Show and
That's right.
Yo,
That was the show Doki returned at.
and that's why Chase Owens is on the other team because he joined
Yes.
the other team.
That's
You
right. That's when he joined the
fucker.
other team. Gosh
Guys,
darn it.
why do we pay this guy? Get Timmy back. Can we get
Get
Timmy
Timmy
back?
back.
He
You
must
know
have got a
what, Timmy?
job.
This is all Timmy's fault.
He must have got another job.
Yeah, Timmy's not paying attention. It's Destruction that's coming up. And Destruction, it's here you go. It's Umino, Yuya, and Yoshihashi against House of Torture.
Hmm.
Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Great Okan. Oleg Bolton against Fale for the Never Openweight Championship.
Okay.
Taichi and Ishii defending the belts.
Oleg Bolton versus Fale. Like, just don't even show me wrestling
Here you
anymore.
go. Taichi and Ishii defending the IWGP belts against Oscar Lube and Yuro Ice. Ichiban Meat Boy.
They're gonna win.
Yeah, of course they have to.
Oh, that's how they won. That's why they won the belts to put over
Over, yeah, Lube.
the Meat Boys.
The Meat Boys. That should have been their name.
What was the other guy's name? Remember when they were Ichiban Sweet Boy and Ichiban Meat Boy.
Yeah.
Who was Sweet Boy?
Nakashima
That's
was.
Meat Boy.
Yeah.
But remember, wasn't he tagging with somebody else? It wasn't Oscar Lube, was it originally?
It was always Lube, yeah.
Was it? Oh, okay.
It was always they were always tagging.
Ichiban Sweet Boy is Fujita, right?
Yeah, they lost on their final match. They lost the New Year's on New Year's Dash to Phantasmo and Hikuleo for the strong belts, remember? And then they went on excursion.
But they really are behind them right now. Like
Yeah.
New Japan is really behind those two.
This should be a decent match. Takahashi versus Ishimori.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's gonna be amazing. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Finley versus
That's the only match I want to watch.
Finley versus Suji.
That's the only match I want to watch.
Kid versus Shingo for the global.
That's gonna be so good. Maybe this is the only match I want to watch.
And then Zack Sabre Jr. against Ren Narita for the champion.
You gave me 4 good matches. This is
So
a typical New Japan show. It's like, I don't really care. Okay, yeah, 4 bangers in a row. You're gonna be like, oh, best.
And you know what? I would
Really
even count
here?
5 if you go Ishii and Taichi against the.
Yeah, that will be good. That will be good.
Yeah.
That's gonna be when they have the intermission. It's gonna come back for that tag match.
Yeah. Or it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be because they're going to go, everybody's going to want to leave after Oleg Bolton versus Fale.
Is that how many matches are before the tag match? 3?
3, yeah.
And then there's going to be two pre-show matches, and then
Most likely, yeah.
it'll be the two pre-shows, and then those three, and then it'll go on intermission, and then it'll come back for all the belts or whatever.
Yeah. But we'll see. But yeah,
Anyways,
that's
yeah, I think this is a good time to stop this 2.5 hour
yes,
podcast.
I think so. So with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. Tune in later this week. I promise our next video will not be as long. We're doing a couple tier lists for you this week, so make sure you tune in for those. So with that out of the way, thanks again for joining us. And in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.